Okay, hey everybody. This is going to be a bit of a shorter episode today, but very big on world building and headcanon. There are some things in the Matoran world that have to be addressed, and that is transportation and trade. If we zoom out and look at the various areas of the island, they are so geographically specialized that I would imagine trade is a necessity in Matoran life. We know, for instance, that protodermis is mined in Onu. It's fashioned into tools and art in Pokoro. I'd imagine silks and textiles would come from the south, and seafood, naturally, that's coming from Gakoro in the east. But with that comes transportation. Now, Matanui is a big place. It's just under 500 kilometers long. That's roughly the size of Denmark, coincidentally. However you cut it, you're not going to be flying from Lake Koro to Kauai in one go on the back of a gecko bird. You would need methods of transportation capable of hauling goods across vast distances throughout all manner of terrain. Now that brings us to the main substance of trade, protodermis. Now protodermis is mined in the subterranean society of Onukoro. Being subterranean, it exists in 3 dimensions, caverns that go vertically as well as laterally, kind of like an ant colony. This is something that you need to keep in mind when they're trafficking mined protodermis to the surface, and that led me to think that their vehicles should be potentially gyroscopic, and the idea of a spherical cart came to mind. It's simple, multifunctional, and can easily be pulled by Rahi as well as propelled by other means, and that makes it ideal for navigating cave shafts. For instance, when trying to ascend from a deep mine, vertical shafts can be closed off and flooded by diverting underground rivers. This allows the carts to float up or down with ease. Once they reach the surface, the Matoran can make the long journey across the island. From the sands of Pauahi to the jungles of Leiwahi, the design is practical enough that it can handle every terrain. Well, almost every terrain. The icy tundra of the west has proven impassable and dangerous. Onu Matoran can make the trek south as far as Kokoro, but they don't dare travel south of Mount Ihu, where the shifting glaciers and massive cliffs make travel completely impossible. And that's some headcanon for you. Now this has led to the Eastern Pass being the most commonly traveled route. It's a safe, established path that leads through the jungle, right through the gates of Takoro, and connects the 2 halves of the island. Naturally, this makes Takoro something of like a metropolitan hub for the island. You have traders coming from north and south, all funneling in through their gates, and Takoro really is like a nice halfway point on your journey across Matanui. This is an arrangement that has worked flawlessly for 1,000 years, but you have to wonder, what would happen if all of a sudden the wild Rahi started attacking Matoran? What if the jungles were no longer safe, and Takoro felt the need to close off the forests, effectively cutting off trade that the island has depended upon for millennia? Anyway, these are a few of my thoughts on the island and kind of how we're hoping to expand the world building. I know this is a shorter video today, but there's something very fun coming in the next few weeks that I think you guys are really gonna love. As always, please like and subscribe, and feel free to follow us on our Discord and our Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.